The fallout continues after Lionel Messi was awarded his 7th Ballon d'Or yesterday, beating the likes of Lewandowski and Jorginho to get the award. Goodness me, there's been so much fallout about it as we welcome in Frank Leboeuf. Darke is with us as well, as is Alessandro del Piero. Ali, let's start with you, shall we? With a simple question. Would you have given the Ballon d'Or to Jorginho, to Messi or to Lewandowski?
Well, I mean, these three guys deserve it, three of them. I would love to give it to Jorginho, of course, because his transformation as a professional player, almost quit and now become a huge and fundamental midfielder for Italy and Chelsea. And both teams, they did, they won the Euro in 2020 and they won the Champions League. So when you have this kind of title and you are the guy that everybody is looking for, of course, and because of Italian, again, is another option. At the end, what I'm seeing is something that, it's not, I don't know. I mean, it's weird, to be honest, because we missed last year and we will talk later about other things. But yeah, I would love to give it to Jorginho.
We got there in the end, basically because he's Italian. Is that right, Ali? That's it. At the end of the day, Jorginho is Italian.
Not especially, also because he's Italian.
Those that would argue against Jorginho would be the fact that, obviously, Chelsea could have probably won the Champions League without him. Italy would have won the... Shush a moment. I'm speaking to Ali. Italy would have won the Euros without him, as opposed to, say, Lionel Messi's contribution to Argentina was greater. God.
I mean, what Messi did was something amazing, and also was what Lewandowski did was something amazing. I mean, this year was a right moment to give more than one Ballon d'Or, because of last year that there wasn't the possibility to give him because everybody was shut down. Okay, let's give one to Lewandowski as well because he deserved it for last year, and this year, I mean, Messi also has incredible qualities in what he performed last year. Best scorer on the cup. They won the Copa America. Best score and best assist. I mean, of course, the MVP of the Copa America. Of course, he deserved it as well. I mean, when you have multiple players that performing that well, it's something really tough to decide who is going to be the best.
Have we got?
Here we go.
Have we got? I presume we've got a graphic of Lewandowski stats buried away somewhere.
Yeah, Lewandowski's there as well.
And we can
incredible goals.
Right. I watched yesterday's show Monday live at 6.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go. 64 goals.
64 goals.
Games.
Right. 64 goals. Incredible. Right. I watched Monday's show.
Yes.
That's what dog sitting.
Right.
3 dogs will do to me.
Right.
Right. And I flicked on 6 o'clock live on a Monday, perfect. I don't have to chase after it on ESPN Plus. And you, to me, were one of the biggest Twitterati Messi fanboys I think I've come across.
What was the problem?
Your argument was,
what was the problem?
Messi's had a great career, so it's Messi. It's Messi.
I don't think that was. I don't think that was my. That was not my point. Well, my point was that we take what Messi achieves season in, season out for granted. And if this was his first season, I don't think the debate would be as heated as it has been because he's been doing it consistently. Time and time again.
Let's break a few things down. Should we include major tournaments in this?
Well, look at it. Ballon d'Or has been defined by major tournaments over the years.
That's a separate argument about the Lewandowski thing.
Right.
However, when you talk about the best player in the planet the last 2 years, it had to be Lewandowski.
I don't think anyone would argue that last year Lewandowski didn't deserve to win it, and he's very much in the argument this year.
No, I meant like this year and last year.
Right.
Yeah, I think you'll find at the end of the season 2021, he broke Gerd Muller's record.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And I hear people saying, Bundesliga, people can score goals. He's at Bayern Munich. It's easy. They dominate. Right. There's been a lot of great players have played in Germany, right? Mm-hmm. Great strikers over the years. Fantastic. Amongst many others, Rummenigge, Rubesch, Jurgen Klinsmann himself. The list goes on. Do you know how long it took to break Gerd Muller's record? From 71-72? Nearly 50 years. Nearly 50 years to break a record from one of the greatest strikers of all time. And we just want to hand it out to another guy, to Lionel Messi.
My argument isn't against Lewandowski. My argument is against Jorginho.
Oh,
that was my big point. Yes, listen, I can completely understand the argument for Lewandowski or Lionel Messi. For me, I don't get the Jorginho point.
Oh, well, I'm not discussing Jorginho, right?
Well, that's what you were shouting at me for.
No,
you were saying that I was a part of the Messi Twitterati. That I was a big fanboy.
Right. So,
my argument was...
let me take up Lewandowski.
So, should Messi have won it then?
I don't mind if Messi or Lewandowski won.
Well, hold on. What do you mean you don't?
I'll take up Lewandowski argument.
Are you belittling breaking a 50-year record?
But are you belittling the fact that Messi's finally won an international tournament?
Well, that goes back to the point that Robert Lewandowski is not in the place to win an international tournament.
Right, hold on. Here's the thing. If we say that international football counts, has to count, especially now...
How can it count when somebody is not... When you are playing for a country that you cannot pick and choose? As Jan said yesterday, George Best, Northern Ireland, Ryan Giggs, Wales, the list goes on.
So international football does not count?
But I'm saying it is a handicap, as Jan pointed out yesterday.
Right, it's a handicap.
Well, so you've agreed you've had 24 hours to sleep on it?
It's a handicap. Poland in the Euros, 1 point. How much of it is a handicap? Oh, come on. You cannot compare what Lionel Messi did with Argentina, first major title since, what was it, 1990? Hold on. Player of the tournament, most goals, most assists. Robert Lewandowski with Poland could not beat Slovakia.
They're an inferior side.
So
what point are you not getting? What point are you not getting?
Then just come out and say international football does not count unless you play for one of the major nations.
Well, it's not his fault that he's handicapped.
Well, just say international football doesn't count and we can move on.
Well, it's not up to me.
If you tell me that international football does not count,
up to me.
I will accept Robert Lewandowski wins it and we'll move on.
It's not up to me. It's some of these morons that are voting. Right? It's not up to me. Argentina, whilst have struggled to win the Copa America, and there have been several countries that have won it, they're at least competitive. They're expected to go there. They're expected to win it. It's been very difficult for them. What's Poland expected?
Also, hold on. Let's listen. Messi and Ronaldo have won 13 of the last 14. As the point I was making yesterday, Luka Modric is the one standout who goes with Croatia. A similarly small nation to Poland, and sets that tournament alight, exceeds all expectations.
Doesn't matter
and that's why he got it. You cannot underperform with your national team if you're telling me that national football counts. And just dismiss it. If that's the case, let's just say that international football should not count and we move on.
OK, well, you speak to Erling Haaland about that, who's playing a Norway side that can't even get in the playoffs that are coming up in a few months' time. Right? There shouldn't even have been an argument here. Jorginho, when you look at the year, those stats for Lewandowski were 64 goals in the calendar year, right? That's incredible. And he breaks the record of Gerd Muller. 71 and 72. 50 years nearly, right? And yet there's a discussion about whether we should give it to Lionel Messi or Jorginho. Just because he plays in the Bundesliga, where Bayern tend to dominate. What happened the other 50 years, at times when Bayern were dominating? For all these great strikers, some of the greatest that have ever played the game, have never got close to breaking that record. And yet he does it with consistency over the last couple of years. And everybody wants to sit here and have the Messi fanboy debate again, and then throw in the odd curveball, or Jorginho and one or two others because they won the Champions League. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.